Intro music. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Uncovering the Dirt, where we dig deep into the world of finance and economics. I'm your host, Dusty, here to guide you through the latest happenings in the financial landscape from April 17th and 18th, 2025. Grab your coffee or tea and let's dive right in. First up, let's talk about the U.S. economic outlook. A recent Reuters poll has shed some light on how aggressive tariff policies are expected to impact the economy this year. The chance of a recession in the next year has jumped to 45%, which is the highest we've seen since late 2023. GDP growth estimates have been ruthlessly downgraded from 2.2% to 1.4%. It seems inflation fears are riding high, limiting the Federal Reserve's ability to slash interest rates any further. Fed Chair Jerome Powell has raised concerns that these tariffs could stretch inflation and unemployment further away from their targets, compounding the policy uncertainty we're dealing with now. And let's not forget President Trump stepping up his feud with Powell, criticizing him for playing politics. This has certainly fanned the flames of investor anxiety regarding the Fed's independence. Meanwhile, our friends across the ocean at the European Central Bank have been busy. Led by President Christine Lagarde, they've chosen a dovish approach, cutting interest rates for the seventh time this year. It's clear they're bracing for turbulence amid looming economic uncertainties. Moving on to corporate developments, Lockheed Martin is in the spotlight. The sudden departure of CFO Jesus Malave has led to Evan Scott, a company veteran, stepping into the role. Despite this internal shakeup, Lockheed remains firm on its 2025 profit forecasts, although they're not considering potential tariff impacts or their latest defense program just yet. Following this news, we saw a noticeable drop in their stock by over 5% in morning trading. Let's talk trade tensions. The ongoing spat between the U.S. and China has escalated, with tariffs exceeding 100%. These trade barriers are not just headlines. They are reshaping economic forecasts worldwide, with Beijing expected to cut loan prime rates as a countermeasure. The International Monetary Fund has issued a stern warning that these sweeping tariffs could throttle global growth. It's a delicate dance on the world stage, and one we need to watch closely. In market movements, our April 17 recap shows the Nasdaq Composite took a tumble of about 1.2%, with the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones dipping as well. Notably, disappointing sales from ASML Holding triggered a broader decline in tech stocks, a sign of the times we're navigating. Even Treasury yields and oil prices took a breather from their recent highs. Over in the Forex market, the dollar stumbled in the wake of President Trump's remarks about Powell, while the euro found some strength, boosted by the ECB's rate decision. It's a classic case of how political dynamics weave their way into the economic fabric. Now, let's get to my favorite part, a little investment wisdom. With all this uncertainty, it's crucial to focus on diversifying your portfolio. Keeping a balanced mix that includes both growth and value stocks could be key. And don't forget about those precious metals. They continue to be a reliable hedge against economic upheaval. As always, consider having a cash reserve to seize opportunities or weather any storms that might come our way. That's all we have time for today. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Uncovering the Dirt. Keep your ears to the ground and your portfolios wisely managed. Until next time, this is Dusty, reminding you to keep unraveling the threads of investment and economy. Stay informed, stay calm, and keep uncovering the dirt. Outro music.